Right, hello everyone, I'm altabiscuit. This is Brad, Studio, Chops, and Caveman. And this is Serious Sam the Random Encounter. So I'll just count us down here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well done, sir. Well done.
So, this isn't one of the 2 indie spin-off games that was released just before Serious Sam 3. This particular game was made by Vlambeer. You've probably played one of their indie games, one here or there. But this thing is kind of like an RPG, but kind of not. I don't know. It's a pretty unique concept. It's turn-based, and it looks like Final Fantasy, so that's about where the RPG comparisons end. You're still shooting a bunch of dudes like you would in any Serious Sam game.
Just a couple guys, yeah.
Just a few. So the guy I just picked up here who has the minigun, he's going to be using the minigun for the rest of the game because it's really good. You can see I can move up and down unlike RPGs. You can dodge stuff.
It's like, the active dodge system in a Mario game, except you're shooting down hordes of enemies.
Yes.
And it's a bullet hell.
So instead of experience, you instead get armor, which is quite useful. Well, in addition to basically being more health, you take half as much damage when you have armor up, so it's really useful for surviving various incidental damage that you'll be taking throughout the game. So, wow, that's a lot of enemies that spawned. So, usually swapping to weapons is not a great thing because then you don't get all of the shots off, but the rocket launcher always fires 3, so if you swap to the rocket launcher, it's not a huge deal. And this boss is doing interesting decisions right now, but that worked out.
How aggressive is the RNG in this run?
So, if you haven't noticed already, the encounters are pretty consistent. It's actually about every 3 steps. There are some situations where you can't get an encounter, but the random aspect of this game is not necessarily when you get the encounters, but what's inside the encounters. Also, if the game crashes or not. This game kind of has a reputation for crashing a lot, especially on Windows 8, but thankfully this is not a Windows 8 computer. Though Windows 10 has its own quirks, but we'll get to that if they decide to show up. Anyway, I haven't used any of the items that I've picked up yet because I don't really need them yet. Ideally, I will get a bunch of armor items throughout the run because some of the later levels throw too many enemies at me, and if I don't kill them, then I'll be taking a lot of damage. This boss can just decide to kill me if he feels like it, if he just runs straight up to me. And thankfully, he's just shooting lasers instead.
Yeah, it seems like you can't always dodge every shot, even with the up-down movement.
Yeah, you can. You're going to be taking damage regardless throughout the run, but as long as you don't take too much damage, you'll get the armor needed to survive it all. Okay, this boss likes to make a lot of noise after I kill him, so sorry in advance if it does something strange, or if it just kills the sound entirely. I've had that happen before too. Hold on. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So this boss likes to spawn a lot of small enemies, and the audio is quite odd in this game. So the third guy I picked up starts with a grenade launcher. It's pretty difficult to aim because there's a bit of a delay, but if you aim it right, it does a lot of damage and can just make things a breeze. Okay, I picked up the laser rifle, but I'm not going to use it quite yet, because it's a bit too weak for these underwater enemies. Anyway, we're going to be running into a lot of the same encounter here. It's mostly just shooting a bunch of fish. Though on that note, in the last online marathon I ran this in, I accidentally discovered a strat by making a movement mistake, and I got one less really bad encounter, so We'll see how that works out here. If we have any donations, this would be a good time for it since all of the encounters are going to be the same in this area.
Yeah, definitely. We have a $5 donation from Neegs Eye Q80, which says, "Hey guys, awesome event. Third time watcher, first time donator. Keep up the good work. Good cause." And I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on some of the upcoming donation incentives. Illusion of Gaia 100% for Defeat Solid Arm. That one needs $526 to be met. It's at 174 out of $1,000. And both of the Bionic Commando 100% donation incentives collect an extra talkative NPC glitch. Both need just about $1,000 to be met. So get your donations in for those.
Okay, so in the next encounter, I'm going to swap to the laser rifle because the boss after this one is going to be very useful for that. The laser rifle does a little bit less damage than the minigun, but the benefit to it is that it pushes back enemies, and that becomes extremely useful in the third area of the game when you get the cannon because it lets you line up your shots.
What does he say? When he fires that laser cannon, because he's saying something.
I haven't really paid attention to too much of that. This game is just crazy. Like, the plot of it is... I don't know if anyone knows who Fork Parker is, but it's the fake CFO of Devolver Digital, and he just makes a bunch of ridiculous tweets. And this game is basically just about these three guys doing his bidding and just killing a bunch of stuff. And I guess maybe there's actual Serious Sam plot in there. There's a lot of, if you've played a Serious Sam game before, there's a lot of throwbacks to the first encounter. Which something I forgot to point out in the second level of the game was that it's called the Valley of the Keys, because you got to pick up a key instead of Valley of the Kings. So there's lots of little things like that. Oh, I thought he was going to be lined up for that. Wait, hello? Wait, is that... what? Okay. That's an enemy?
It's you did the bone hand.
Okay, that's new. You can probably sneak in a quick donation here, because after this level, there's going to be a lot to explain.
We have a $5 donation from JRP2234, which says, "Hey Alta, it's JRP. I hope you're enjoying your time at SGDQ. Shame I couldn't make it, but I hope to see you at AGDQ next year. Best of luck to everyone at the event and the event organizers, and good luck, Alta. Also, Magoo!"
Shoutouts to JRP's cat. So you notice sometimes after an encounter is done that I don't really re-aim some of my weapons, and most of the time it's just not worth it, especially if you have the shotgun out, as the shotgun just auto-aims a lot. Okay, so let's see here. Laser rifle is what I want. It's like half of what I do in this game is talk to myself. It's just, you don't always get the same encounters as with a lot of this, so you kind of just have to take what the game throws at you. I haven't used any items yet aside from the Sirius Bomb and the in the Lava Golem boss earlier, but oh, that was a really good item. Oftentimes I don't see what items I pick up because I just hit through the menus so quickly. And so when I get to the final area in the game, it's always a surprise what's in my inventory. Oh, okay, so the bulls do a lot of damage, as you can see. Okay, I lined that up right.
How's death work in this game? Are they back after the encounter, or?
Yeah, they're back after the encounter, and you technically have a live system in this game, but it doesn't really matter that much. If I do get down to one life, I can just quit out of the game and it'll make a save point. Funny thing about saving in this game, it just seems to work when it feels like it. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Laser rifle doing work again, and I better just use an armor all here. This is what I mean, where the encounters can sometimes just not work in your favor. This is bad. Okay. We'll try this item and see what happens. Guess we're about to find out what death does. Okay. And it gave me the... Oh, okay, there's no bowls, so we're fine.
Streamer, what's your favorite weapon?
Say what?
What's your favorite weapon?
The cannon, because it's my favorite weapon in the regular Serious Sam games, and it's just as overpowered in this game as it is in all the others. Oh, my minigun guy died. Those ghost enemies you can't kill with the laser rifle, so you have to use a... I wouldn't quite call it a hit scan weapon, but it's basically what it is. Anything that uses physical bullets or explosions. Okay, finally. And we got kamikaze swimmers. Interesting here. So, if I got a little bit lucky, I would have gotten a third serious damage, and that item greatly increases your damage output. At the end of the game, I need to have 2 serious damages and 1 serious bomb to defeat the final boss. And if I had an extra one, I could kill this boss in 1 cycle. But that's, can't always rely on that. So this boss is just fire 2 grenades at him on 2 turns, and then don't die. Don't get tickled for too long.
Just wants to tickle you a bit. What's so wrong with this boss?
He seems friendly.
Yeah, he's bringing some friends.
One of the grenades missed. That can sometimes happen. Okay. No! That was going to be a kill shot. Okay, I'm going to do that just in case I die again. That's the only way you can save is just quitting out of the game like that. Okay, the grenade launcher's still equipped. That works. Yeah, as you can see, 2 grenades do half of his health. The second one missed again. Okay. Fine that time. And now I got all my lives back. And now I have the cannon and fun time start right now.
I like fun time.
Is this like the opposite of serious time?
Yes.
Everybody got to get really loud.
We're just gonna say distracting thing. Hey Aldo, can you turn around and look at the couch for a while? Just
Yeah.
to avoid
How's
the game.
How
yeah.
you doing?
Hey guys.
Holding up?
So, main thing about the laser rifle is just so you can line up your cannon shots, and that missed him. That's interesting. Good hitboxes. Okay, I need to kill these guys before they kill me again. The cannon takes a turn to charge, and then it basically one-shots everything. Okay, that was a little bit worrying. Hopefully I get another armor all, because having no armor at this point in the game is not the greatest thing. Usually they just spawn a bunch of larger enemies here, so I'm getting really lucky on the encounter luck here. At least right now, that could change very quickly.
I'm noticing some enemies, when they reach you, just kind of punch them in the face and trade HP.
Yeah, whenever they get in melee range, you knife them, and then you usually kill them, but you just take a ton of damage. Okay, line them up right there. The next level is where the... Oh my god. Okay, the laser rifle actually killed them. The next level is where the encounters can start getting really crazy. Then you'll notice that they fired one of the mega mechanoids at me, and that was the second boss in the game. And oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Let's see, what do I got for items? Sure, let's revive. And die again. Oh.
The dream was alive.
Oh, okay. Oh, what a game. Okay, that swapped to the revolver. I was hoping to get a quick shot off because the laser rifle wasn't going to kill it. I think I saw that I had an armor all, and I'm going to need to use it again. Like I said, it's always an adventure what items I end up having. And because I go through the menus so quickly.
I'm noticing there's a, really don't know how to describe it besides a really big boy right behind you on the world screen.
Yes, he's the final boss.
Oh, okay.
But he can't swim, so we'll deal with him later. We just gotta go to his house first and say hi. I just love the cannon so much. And I should be fine. I hit.
Good shot.
I forgot the minigun guy was dead. This is a sparse encounter. Usually I'm expecting the entire screen to be filled up and just as the game just lagging a bunch because of it.
They do not give the minigun guy a chance to actually survive, do they?
No, he ends up dying a lot because he's in the middle. Man, this is... I don't even know what to say right now, just because I'm usually expecting a lot more enemies to show up here. Oh, okay, that did nothing. So the funny thing about the harpies is they're going to all jump down there and then die. Nice to know what they're going to do. When I first started running this game, I kept missing them, and then I realized they always would fly down, like every time. That time, I got a field goal between the two of them. Okay, this is more of what I'm expecting here with two of the major mechanoids. And the laser rifle lining them up really nicely here. Not sure if middle guy's gonna survive. No.
One day here.
One day.
Free middle guy.
Oh, this cannon shot's gonna be amazing. Huh?
Yes, it is.
So excited for this.
The harpies did not jump up, so hopefully they will move up slightly. Still satisfying either way. Middle guy, you need to live so I can use armor on you. With your 2 health left.
It's gonna punch everybody down.
Okay, so there's 4 encounters here. Got to hit all the switches. And why? I'm expecting so much to spawn that the game lags. This is just really weird.
This is really favorable.
I'm just expecting something to go like horribly wrong on one of these encounters at this point. I mean, I've already died like a handful of times, so I guess that is something go wrong, but whatever. Dying doesn't matter that much. Actually, I guess the worst thing that could happen is if the game crashed. Dang it, I missed. Oh well, he'll just knife him like a man. So in these items, by now I have all of the items I need to defeat the final boss. So if I get an unfavorable encounter like this one might be... Okay, I do have an extra serious bomb. Let's try revive and cannon. Get to experiment with strats a bit, but middle guy just keeps dying. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just bomb everything here. Okay, everybody's dying now. As long as cannon guy survives, we're gonna be fine.
Cannon guy will save us.
Man, this game has been very generous with the armor alls this run. It was like that at Limit Break too. Maybe it's just marathon luck for me again.
Goodbye, harpies. Goodbye.
So you might have noticed that the sound died. That happens sometimes. It'll be back sometime. Don't worry. I missed one. Lame. That's the wrong way. Thankfully, you can't get multiple encounters on the same square here. I wonder when the sound's gonna come back. It might show up on the final boss.
I miss some sound.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Hey, sound. How you doing? I missed you.
Welcome back, music. Some good monster killing beats.
It's It's early Vlambeer games for you, but they're still fun in their own rights. Oh, there he goes again. Well, what are we expecting at this point? This is not good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, running backwards really fast didn't work like it does in real Serious Sam games. Wait. Okay. That's different. Discover something new every time I play this game, I feel like. Why is he down there?
Strats. Can you just stack all three on one little spot?
I guess.
That's also how you die, because they all shoot you.
But then you got perfect dodging, because now you can go ahead and actually move around.
Okay, here's the final boss. It's named Final Boss. Very creative.
Good.
So the objective here is to use serious damage. Then a cannon, aim up there. Deal over half of his health from that.
Hey, bad guys.
Bad guys, yes, and this is what the serious bomb is for. And then, time's coming up soon, by the way. One more serious damage, minigun, cannon, and that's time. So that's Serious Sam, the random encounter. If we got a minute, I'd like to show a weird glitch that I've only encountered on Windows 10. So, am I good for that? Okay. All right, how do I get out of the credits? Okay, there we go. If you start a new game over a file that you just completed, weird things happen. So, let's hope there's shooting involved with this puzzle. That's actually a line from the second world, I believe. And something weird's about to happen here. So, it just said that I completed the final level of the game right there. And now I'm back here for some reason. And then you see these things. This is the Vlambeer mascot. And suddenly I have three guys for some reason. This encounter is from a hidden room in the second level of the game that you access from the sixth level. Oh, by the way, these do a lot of damage.
Nice.
But it spawns me in this room for some reason, and then I can warp back into this level where the tentacle monster is. So, I don't know. New Game Plus? All right, well, that's all I got. So, thanks for watching, guys.
All right, and thank you, altabiscuit, for the amazing Serious Sam run. Coming up next, we have Star Fox Assault with Mr. Shasta. I'm going to be handing off the mic to my friend Bob here, so thank you all for having me.
And we are back, and we just want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at the Yeti that have been working with us since 2012. They've been doing a bunch of awesome t-shirts, and this year is no different. There's a whole range available, and from each $11 shirt sold, $3 does go towards our charity, Doctors Without Borders. So head on over to theyeti.com/SGDQ. That's THEYETEE, and check out those shirts. Let's see if we can't get rid of some of these donations here. We have a special donation from Double J Jeff Jarrett, who says, I've been watching SGDQ this whole week with minimal sleep, but I couldn't have it on the way. Good job to Biscuit for the Serious Sam run, and looking forward to the rest of the week. Put my donation in the hands of the man sitting in the back wearing the Bullet Club t-shirt. Because Bullet Club for life. Patient Zero drops $5 and says, serious love for Serious Sam. Give a man a bullet, he'll want a gun. Give a man a gun, he'll be giving away bullets. Giant Muffin Man donates $50 and says, playing great games for a cause. Keep up the good work. And thanks to everybody involved in this entertaining and informative stream and commentary. Loki the Lynx donates $5 and says, greetings from the Netherlands. I also present you a tongue twister, sort of. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished some fish in a fissure. Telefish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing the fisher for Fisher. Donation towards announcer's choice. And that for me is going towards the file name Sam for the girl in Final Fantasy. Nerdmore gives us $15 and says, MSF goes wherever they are needed, be they allowed or not. They are braver than most and our heroes will ever be. Here's to them, and donation goes to the tech guy's choice. Speaking of our tech guys, you're going to see a bunch of cool dudes bouncing around our stage over the next few days. They are from Power Up Audio. Jeff, Joey, Kevin, and Cole have been with us all week, and they're going to be with us for the rest of the week, donating their time. One of them is manning our soundboard like 24/7. So they're this awesome indie sound studio from Vancouver, Canada. And if you want to know more about them and the work they've done on games such as Time Spinner or Towerfall Ascension, you can head over to powerupaudio.com. Let's look at some upcoming prize wars. That sounds like a good. Coming up, we've got the Star Fox Sector Z shirt. That's a minimum bid of $5, and that's during Star Fox. It's about to happen. During Legend of Zelda 2, we've got the E3 lanyard and coin, which is a $10 minimum donation, and the Legends of Localization Book 1. And let's look at some of the upcoming bid incentives. So the next thing that's actually coming up is going to be for the game that was added, Illusion of Gaia 100%. We have the optional task, should we say, of defeating Solid Arm. So that's currently sitting at $474 out of $1,000. Collect N during the Bionic Commando 100% run is currently sitting at $2,294 out of $3,500. And the extra talkative NPC glitch is at $2,683 out of $3,500. But the big one that if you haven't seen a gimmick a 100% run, you're really gonna be in for a treat, and that is so close to being met. We're currently at $3,265 out of $3,500. If you get an opportunity, you're gonna wanna see that. So. So just to confirm, we do have Star Fox Assault coming up next by Mr. Shasta, followed up by Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, followed by Rygar, then Streamers. Then we have our bonus game of Illusion of Gaia. Then Shatterhand and Bayonet Commando come back. So that's a hell of an upcoming run. So there are some awesome runs in that block. So let's see if we can't have a bit of fun.
Mine's the one in arm is being used. No, it's not. Because his bedmate is on the stream. Go! What number?
So I see we have some dedicated fans out in the audience here. How you guys doing out there? Yeah? Guys here to see some Star Fox? Fooligan certainly here to see some Star Fox.
All right. We'll do then.
You guys ready to go over there?
Yes, sir.